Welcome to Valve Magic. Let's explore magical elements known as valve. After this course, you will be able to draw ball, gate, globe, and butterfly valve symbols. Elaborate working principles of ball, gate, globe, and butterfly valves. List advantages and disadvantages of ball, gate, globe, and butterfly valves. List major factors for selection of valve, vis-a-vis process requirements. Every individual has come across device named valve in their lives. People use valves in their daily lives, including plumbing valves, steam control valves on cookers, small valves fitted to washing machines and dishwashers. In nature there are valves, for example, one-way valves in veins controlling the blood circulation, and heart valves controlling the flow of blood in the chambers of the heart. Similarly, in industrial context, valves are used as an important element for process control purposes. Let's discuss various functions of valves. Valve is a device that directs, controls, or turns on of the flow of a fluid by opening, closing, or partially obstructing various passageways. For every engineer, it is necessary to at least identify types and functions of valves. When you first start out as an engineer, you could find yourself working on products manufactured using a variety of different processes, controlled using valves. This diverse variety of process control applications demands a wide variety of valve types. These valves are represented by symbols that are in accordance with ANSI ICS 5.1 standards. It is an important practice to utilize the right type of symbols when drawing a piping and instrumentation diagram. Let us have a look at widely used valves and their symbols. Firstly, let us have a look at common valve assembly, which in industry is called as common control valve manifold. In any process industry, a stand-alone control valve cannot be used. Hence, an assembly of a main line with a bypass line that comprise of isolation valve, bypass valve, and control valve are used. Main line consists of gate valve. Why is gate valve required? Let us find out. In gate valve, flow is controlled by raising or lowering the valve element, creating a linear motion. Gate valves are not usually used to regulate flow because the valving element can be damaged when in the partially open position. Similarly, they also limit the pressure drop across the valve when fully open. About 70% of all valves in process plants are gate valves. Most valves in process plants function as block, that is, isolation valves. In the context of this typical control valve manifold, the process side requirements are: provide isolation, provide on-off action, provide manual operation. Considering these requirements, gate valves are most suitable for these types of applications. Advantages of using gate valve. It is a good choice for on-off service. Gate valve is bidirectional in operation. This type of valve provides full flow, low pressure drop. Simple in operation. Economical choice. Disadvantages of using gate valve. It is not suitable for throttling applications. Gate valves are prone to vibration in the partially open state. It is subjected to seat and gate wear. Ball valve is the next valve we will look at. A ball valve is positioned on the bypass line of the control valve manifold. Let's see what part it contributes in the big picture. A ball valve is a quarter-turn, 90 degrees rotational, motion valve that uses a ball-shaped valve element to stop or start fluid flow. The flow through the pipeline can be regulated by turning the ball valve partially, thereby allowing the fluid to pass through the cavity of the ball. In the context of this typical control valve manifold, the process side requirements are: operates only when control valve is removed for maintenance. Need for tight shutoff, that is, Lowest possible leakage, since it is closed most of the time. Need for throttling or regulatory action when control valve is removed for maintenance. Easy manual operation. Considering these requirements, ball valves are most suitable for these types of applications. Advantages of using ball valve. Ball valve gives tight sealing, that is very low leakage with low torque. It can be used for throttling applications. Ball valve has the ability to maintain and regulate high volume, high pressure, and high temperature flow. It can handle fluids with suspended solids. Disadvantages of using ball valve. Ball valve has nonlinear throttling characteristics. It is difficult to clean, which then leads to contamination. For high pressure, high temperature applications, special case of ball valve required, which in turn increases cost. We now come to our main element of manifold, the globe valve. A globe valve is a linear motion valve used to stop, start, and regulate fluid flow. There is a disc and plug. The plug moves up and down, which changes the area of opening between the disc and plug. This creates variable pressure drop across the valve, which regulates the flow. Globe valve is a device that regulates the flow of one or more fluid process streams. In the context of control valve manifold, the process side requirements are: need of throttling of flow. There is need to provide varying flow for all possible intermediate positions between 0% open to 100% open. Generate a response to controller signal to give appropriate position and flow for control action. Advantages of using globe valve. Globe valve is best suited for throttling applications. It is good for frequent operation. Globe valve provides precise control. Disadvantages of using globe valve. Flow path causes a significant pressure drop in process fluid. Globe valve is costlier than alternate valves. It is not suitable for application involving highly viscous fluids or suspended solids. Let us now study an extensively used valve, which is not covered in typical control valve manifold we discussed. Butterfly valves are rotary motion valves that are used to stop, regulate, and start fluid flow. Butterfly valves are ideal when process side requirements are: large size lines. Process fluids are in gaseous state. Low allowed pressure drop. Advantages of using butterfly valve. They are suitable for large line size applications. Butterfly valve has compact, lightweight design, and it requires less space. It has low pressure drop and high pressure recovery. It can be used with chemical or corrosive fluids. Disadvantages of using butterfly valve. It does not provide tight sealing, that is high leakage. This type of valve is normally not available for smaller pipe sizes. Butterfly valve's throttling action is nonlinear. In majority applications or process requirements, ball, gate and globe valves along with its variants are used. There can be some process requirements that call for the use of butterfly valve and special cases valves. Depending on applications, type of valve to be used is considered. What is the process requirement? In what kinds of environment the valve would be installed? What is the process fluid and its characteristics? Based on the requirements, tweaks in the valve design and type can be done. Key takeaways. Majority of used valves in industry are gate, ball and globe with variations in their design. However, there are a lot of valves that exist. Depending on process requirements, appropriate valve should be selected. For selecting a valve based on process requirements, knowing its working principle along with pros and cons is essential. Here is a fun do-it-yourself activity for you. Based on the types of valves you have learned, try to document at least 3 valves used around your home in the following format. You can note in Word document or make an Excel spreadsheet.